Hey, what's up, everybody? We're just here at the It's Still Lit show, and here with my man. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yo, it's Kiddo, DJAF, but I go by Kiddo. I'm from North Preston. I'm on to come up, trying to get it with this rapping shit. You know, is there profanity in this? All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and swear, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Just trying to get it right here.
Why don't you tell us a little bit, like, about how you got into, how did you get into the rap game, man? Like, when did you get this started?
Man, I always been rapping. If people know,
Yeah.
locally, my brother's Kiki Beats, so he was always making beats. And I would come in people's studios and just check them out, be like, okay,
Cool, man.
this is cool, maybe I can do it. So I've been writing very low key with it, though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really tell anybody. Then,
How long ago was that you started?
oh shit, probably back in grade 7, maybe.
No way. And how old are you now?
I'm 19.
Okay, so
Yeah.
wow, you've been up to it for a couple of years now.
Yeah, just very low key with it.
Shit,
I probably
man.
had one track I took it off because I didn't like it. Now I'm trying to come with my new style.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, is this like one of your first shows that you've done, or you've been doing a bunch?
It's the third.
Third show, killer, man.
Yeah.
And I saw you up there, man, crushing it. You know, this channel that I got here is kind of about self-development in general, but it's about like success and like, just tell us, man, how do you like just keep fucking passionate, man? Because I know it must be hard, like. You know what I mean? There's so many people out there doing rap, and people always want to tell you can't do shit. You know what I mean? So how do you just stay fucking motivated?
I just stay motivated from my parents and everyone
Okay.
around me, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, and for the city, too, because there are people that made it out the city and have success, but not a lot. And I feel like a lot of them should have.
Yeah.
And I want to be one of them. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you're doing it for more than just you, then? You're doing it for your whole fucking.
For me, everybody, people that ever dreamed of doing this, you know what I mean?
Damn.
Doesn't even have to be rap, just following your dreams. I mean, I don't got an actual slogan for it, but that's what I'm about, though,
Yeah.
essentially. Yeah.
Damn, man, that's fucking cool, bro. And you know, like, what do you feel is like your message, man, with all this? Like, you know, what are you kind of like trying to portray? Like, what are you fucking getting across in your music, man?
I'm just trying to portray my everyday life. And
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't live too much of a crazy life. It
No,
ain't
no.
too casual either.
Yeah,
But I feel
yeah.
like some people can relate. I talk about a bunch of things in my music, just everyday life, like the struggle.
Yeah, man.
I'm from North Preston. It's a ghetto, but, you know,
Yeah, that's right, man. And for people who, you know, we got listeners not just in Nova Scotia, but, you know, across Canada and across the world as well. So, you know, the area he's talking about, I mean, it's known for, I mean, what would you say, like, different kinds, you know, there's like a level of crime and stuff that is known for.
yeah, it is, but same way it has crime there, crime is everywhere.
Crime is everywhere, man, and it's you know what I mean, there's shit that holds you down no matter where you are. Like, it doesn't matter what the fuck, if it's crime or if it's fucking poverty or if it's just like you could be fucking wealthy, your parents could be wealthy and they're still ragging on you, you know what I mean? So it's always something. But okay, man, we got a couple minutes left, man. Is there anything you want to kind of shout out or let people know, like, what you got, sort of what we can look out for you into the coming future, man?
Shit, a couple of things, but first I want to shout out my hype man, Isaiah.
We'll get him here on a minute, just in a second here when you're done.
Want to shout out June L, aka June Bills, my friend that just performed me. Everyone that
Okay.
came out to this show.
Cool.
Just want to shout out my brother Kiki Beats, who's made most of the songs I've made. That's my brother.
Yeah.
Shout
Wicked,
out
man.
everyone
What's
rocking.
coming up, man, for you? Like, what are you gonna release any tracks or anything, or
Trying
do?
to get a tape going, but I just been
Yeah.
slacking, man.
Takes
I've been
time, man.
putting out the tracks, some remixes, people feeling that. But I'm trying to get a full body for everybody.
Sick, man. Well, where can people get on this, man, if they want to check your shit out? I mean, you want to throw out like your fucking Facebook or
Links.
yeah.
It's easy to find me. Just go on YouTube, type in Kiddo DJAF,
Yeah.
SoundCloud Kiddo DJAF.
Yeah.
Basically every social media Kiddo DJAF. You know
Cool,
what I
man.
mean?
Dude, thank you, man, for coming on here and doing this interview, bro. And do you want your man here to jump in for 1 second and say a word or two? Thank you, bro. Yeah, man, slide over. Just jump in. So, man, why don't you just throw down your name and just sort of what you do as...
For the campaign, I'm Isaiah Simmons. You know, I'm a lot of things. You know, I just like working behind the scenes. I feel like most of all, yeah, I'm hype man, but I feel like I'm low key manager, low key, you know, low key manager. Like, I feel like the city has a lot of talent, but it's not being heard. I feel like a lot of this city, a lot of kids aren't getting recognition that they should. I feel like also like the music is not different. How it's not catching other people's ear. So y'all,
Yeah, you feel like there's more here that the city has to offer that's not really getting out, and you're trying to help some of this sort of help it get out and help kind of spread the word that there is something here in Halifax.
well, most importantly, I think if he would have went anywhere else and said he's from Canada, the number one thing they're going to say is Vancouver, Toronto.
Right.
No one's not going to say Nova Scotia.
Right. No, that's
know what I mean?
Yeah,
and there's a reason for that. There's a lot of people who not putting the work ethic, not people who like come up with good visuals, video wise.
Yeah.
And that's where I think my part comes in. Like I know what people want, I know what people want to see, and I just have a creative mind, and that's why like we just tag team it. And I come up with like directions. We want to go with the videos.
Yeah.
I always listen to what he has content-wise, and I just push him, drive him.
Yeah.
So yeah, technically, like I always joke around saying manager, but hey, if that point ever comes, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, so
You're someone I would trust to be my manager.
Right. So you're just kind of in general helping him sort of get his vision across, and it sounds to me like you've got a vision for that. There is more here that the city has to offer, and maybe you guys can play a hand in sort of distributing that outside the city, outside the province, maybe even outside the country, right?
It's definitely bigger than Nova Scotia, what we're trying to do.
Totally.
Like bigger than Canada, trying to be worldwide. I know it's going to take time, but we'll get there, you know what I mean?
It all starts with like building that voice,
That's
what I mean?
right.
Like that's why we're coming up with better visuals, trying to come up with better content.
That's right.
Because we're getting the feedback from the city. We just need to figure out how we're going to get more, and how we're going to catch people's eye to really push this name and his Kiddo as a brand forward.
Yeah.
Not just Nova Scotia, but around Canada, and just be an influence for the black community.
Okay.
He is from North Preston.
Yeah,
they have a very bad reputation.
Yeah.
That's
Just being
pointing
honest.
on them for no reason.
Why don't
right?
you just? I mean, we only got a couple minutes left, but why don't you talk really quick just about that, what it means to be like a black artist, and how you kind of are trying to, in terms of like role model, or what are you trying to portray, in that department?
Well, first of all, the community itself has a lot of resources that the kids just don't use.
Right.
Most importantly is get kids back into schools, get them wanting to go to classes so they learn what's out there,
Oh, yeah.
This is more than just a name, more than just the music. It's just trying to put like, we're the largest black community in Canada, and not much people will know that.
Oh, I actually did not know that, and this is my province.
Yes, sir, we are. And it's just about like putting a positive push behind North Preston, and getting a black face known around here, and just show like the level, just hold ourselves respectively, treat people with respect, and just show them that this music is less negativity, more positivity for the city.
Yeah, and that's a good point too. That it doesn't have to all be, whether there may be violence in the community, it doesn't have to only be about that. There's a lot more that you guys have to offer than just that, right?
Where there comes violence, there comes. Whereas negative energy is always positive.
Yeah, that's a good point.
For some reason, negative is just bigger than the positive.
And they like to focus on that, don't they?
Let's be honest, like, you're not going to get in the newspaper for your academics.
No, you're not.
Majority of the time. It's just no matter if you're black, white,
well,
red,
that's
blue,
true.
yellow. It's just positivity, not positivity, negativity. It just attracts the media eye. That's why it's such a slow start with this positive, this music. It's a slow start because not much people's catching on to it yet. But once they see the message and once they see the positivity behind the community and behind Nova Scotia as a whole, Halifax, Dartmouth, then we'll see progression, and then people will,
my brother. He knows what he's talking about. Listen to this guy.
We have a vision, and it's just all about getting there.
I love it, man. That's a really good message, man. I'm glad to hear you guys got, more than just the music, community. We talk a lot about that on this channel, and it's important, man, to bring your community up with you. You know what? I'd like to thank you guys both for coming on here. That was a fucking dope show that you guys just put on. I hope to hear a lot more from you guys in the future. Any last words?
Just thanks for interviewing us. Not much people take the time.
Very first interview.
Very first interview.
Is this the first interview? How do you like that?
My interview.
Oh, okay.
And his
Yeah.
interview, right?
Yeah, that's
So
true, yeah.
it's
Very
just,
first interview.
Cool.
just thanks for the love.
All right, no problem. All right, guys. Thanks a lot, and peace out.